On today's recipe video, I'm going to be making a vegan spaghetti and meatball dinner. I hope you can stick around and see exactly how it's made. To get started on our vegan spaghetti and meatball dinner, we're just going to need a few things and a few ingredients. But before we go over all the ingredients, I've got a few of my Italian bean balls. So I have frozen and made these previously. If you want to know how to make these, you can go ahead and look below in the description box or the link above or below and find exactly how I make them. Very easy, but I like to freeze them ahead. So I take these and I've got a baking sheet with some parchment paper and I'm just gonna set that on there. And then I also have some broccoli, some frozen broccoli, and you can really use whatever frozen vegetable you prefer. But I have the oven preheated to 400 degrees right now. And we are going to put that on there. Spread the broccoli out. We've got the bean balls. Now this is going to go in the oven for 35 to 40 minutes. At 20 minutes, I'm going to go in with a spoon and just mix up those broccoli florets so that if some are getting closer to the oven or to the heating element, they don't burn. And then we'll just move the bean balls around. But I'm going to get this in the oven. When they are done, we will get back here. When they have a few minutes left, we'll come back and get started with the rest of our recipe. All right, I just went ahead and turned the broccoli florets and the bean balls a few minutes ago. They've got about 10 or so minutes left on the timer, so we're gonna let those keep cooking. But while they're cooking, we are gonna go ahead and get our pasta going and the sauce going. So I'm gonna turn the heat on. I've got the water heated up a little bit, so it should come to a boil here pretty quickly. But while that is going, we are going to take another pan here, a small stock pot, and we are going to make our sauce. Now this is going to be a more spicy, easy marinara sauce, and it's just going to need a few ingredients. And the first one is I have 1 cup of water, and then we have a 6-ounce can of tomato paste. Now if you like a chunkier tomato sauce, I'm more of a smooth marinara person myself, so I go with a paste like this and add some water, but you can always add a big can of, say, crushed tomatoes if you like it more chunky. But we're going to add this in. We have a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. I have a teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes. We've got 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, a teaspoon of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of nutritional yeast, and then our Italian seasoning blend. Now if you have a store-bought Italian seasoning, you can always go ahead and use that. But for me, I just went ahead and used 1/4 of a teaspoon of oregano, 1/4 of a teaspoon of thyme, and then 1/4 of a teaspoon of basil. We're going to add that in, and then our water is started to boil. So I'm going to open that up. We look like we have a good boil. And I went ahead and got some really fun spaghetti noodles. These are whole wheat spaghetti noodles, and they're really long. I've never seen them this long, so if you get an idea of how long they are. But we're just going to open this up. This is a pound package. So if you're not going to use, say, a long noodle type spaghetti, you can always use, another type. But I'm going to go ahead, open this up. We'll let our spaghetti go there. Probably going to have to coax it a bit because of how long it is. It is fun. I was pretty excited when I saw the spaghetti. I knew it would be a favorite for Dr. Miller, and I thought that I should make it in a recipe video. So we're going to let that go. And it looks like our package says 8 to 9 minutes. So about perfect for the amount of time that we have left in for our bean balls and broccoli. So now I'm going to go ahead and get a spoon, and we're going to get this sauce all mixed up. I'm going to get something to get this paste out. All right, I've got my spoon. I've got a little butter knife here. Get the paste out. Awesome. Now with the sauce, we're just going to put this on a low to medium heat. And the longer it cooks, you can get this started earlier. I like to just, if I'm in a hurry, I'll just throw this together and we'll have sauce ready to go. I'm going to stir my pasta here. Make sure it gets all in the water there. And we don't salt when we're cooking. We will use a sauce or sauces that have salt in them. So we don't actually salt the water. You can if you'd like. If you feel like you have to, you most certainly can. I'll put this lid back on, leave it a little bit open there. All right, our timer just went off and our pasta is done cooking. So I am going to get these out here. Looks perfect. So you can see our bean balls crisped up nicely on the outside, and we've got a good, nicely roasted cauliflower. I'm gonna set those down right there. Now I'm gonna get this over to the sink, get the pasta drained off, and I'll be back here. All right, our pasta is nice and drained off. A great, long, al dente noodle. Perfect for our spaghetti and meatball vegan version dinner. Let me grab a spoon and a ladle. All right, my spoon, a ladle, and then we also have a fork. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a bit of our pasta to my bowl. It cooked perfectly. I had never seen spaghetti noodles that big, so I thought I'd have to give it a try. So we've got our spaghetti noodles. Next, we can take a few bean balls. I like to just plop them on top there, and then take some broccoli, add that around, and then ladle in some of our sauce, which looks like it has cooked to perfection. It's thickened up a bit. We'll go ahead and put some on. Delicious. I'm gonna take this off the heat, grab my fork, and go in and give this a try. I will mention, if you guys liked today's recipe video, you can find many more like them on YouTube and Facebook. And if you do enjoy them, it always helps if you go ahead and like and subscribe to the page, and always share the post with your family and friends so they can see how easy it is to eat a whole food, plant-based vegan diet. And yeah, so this one is one I've been looking forward to. So I'm gonna try to get a piece of broccoli in there. And get some bean ball. That is phenomenal. An easy, quick to make, whole food plant-based meal, really a meal, a dinner, a big event. You could have a bunch of people over. You can have those bean balls made beforehand. You could make them right away and then get them in the oven. You can always have frozen broccoli around, but a really great, simple meal that I hope you guys go ahead and give a try. If you do want to give this a try and you want to find the recipe, it can be found with all my past and future recipes at plantbasedgabriel.com. And as always, I hope to see you very soon on another recipe video. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to message me. You can find that at plantbasedgabriel.com on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, or YouTube. But I'm going to go in, dig into the rest of this, and really enjoy it. And hopefully you guys go ahead and give it a try.